Namaste students. Today we are going to read part 4 of the chapter Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory. This is the last part of this chapter. Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory. First three part we have gone through it, and the Bipin Chaudhary is still confused, and he asked Chunilal about it, and what Chunilal said that yes, you went Ranchi. Now Chunilal confirmed his fears. Bipin Babu, in the third part that we have read, that Bipin Babu had been in that firm for 25 years. And what Bipin Babu said, that it is the first time that he was feeling sick. Now Chunilal was having a rough time. He wanted Bipin Babu help about a job. Bipin Babu knew he could not do anything and told him so. Yet Chunilal kept pressing, so at first he sent word that he could not meet Chunilal for a few weeks. But when then remembering something, he hurried down to see him. He asked Chunilal if he remembered his going to Ranchi in 1958. Of course, Chunilal did. He looked at Bipin Babu's face with concern. How could a man with so sharp memory forget it? A memory forget it. Chunilal had himself been at the railway station to see him off. He expressed great concern about Bipin Babu's health. Bipin Babu said it must be the hard work. He told Chunilal that he would consult a specialist. Now the specialist, Bipin Babu, went to Dr. Paresh Chanda and put his problem before him. The doctor was puzzled. He told him that this was an unusual case. He remembered everything except his trip to Ranchi. Yet he was somehow convinced of having been there. So the doctor suggested that he should go to Ranchi now. The sight of the place might remind him of a trip. Now what happens, we will read in this fourth part. Students, this is the last part of this chapter, and very interesting story by Satyajit Ray. Getting off the train at Ranchi next morning, he realized at once that he had never been there before. He came out of the station, took a taxi and drove around the town for a while. He realized that the streets, the buildings, the hotels, the bazaars and Morabari hills, with none of these had he the slightest acquaintance, would a trip to the Hudru Falls help. He didn't believe so, but at the same time he didn't wish to leave with the feeling that he hadn't tried enough. So he arranged for a car and left for Hudru in the afternoon. Now what happened? Bipin Babu decided to go to Ranchi, to visit Ranchi, and what happened? Getting off the train at Ranchi next morning, he realized at once that he had never been there before. Now when he came out to the station, took a taxi, then drove around the town for a while, he realized that the streets, the buildings, the hotels, the bazaars, all these things, he didn't remember any of the thing. Now what he thinks, that would the trip to Hudru Falls will help him. He didn't believe so, but at the same time, he took a car and left for Hudru in the afternoon. Now, Mr. Chaudhary is at Ranchi. After 5 o'clock the same afternoon in Hudru, two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu lying unconscious beside a boulder. When he came around, the first thing Bipin Babu said was, "I am finished. There's no hope left." Now what happened at 5 o'clock? Because Bipin Babu was too much tired. He was puzzled also mentally and physically both. He was very tired. When at 5 o'clock what happened? Two Gujarati gentlemen from a same group, of picnickers group, discovered, they found Bipin Babu lying unconscious beside one stone, one rock, a huge rock. When he came round, the first thing what Bipin Babu said, that "I am finished. There's no hope left." See the condition of Bipin Babu, students. Next morning, Bipin Babu was back in Calcutta. He realized that there was truly no hope for him. Now next morning he was there in Calcutta, and he realized that no hope for him. Soon he would lose everything. His will to work, his confidence, his ability, his balance of mind. Because he is not feeling good. He is just thinking that he has lost his memory. Was he going to end up in asylum at? Bipin Babu couldn't think anymore. Now Bipin Babu said that asylum is the place where these mentally weak people are kept, mad persons are kept. What he going to end up in asylum at? Bipin Babu couldn't think any more. Back home, he rang up Dr. Chanda and asked him to come over. Then, after a shower, taking a bath, he got into the bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. He was too much tired. There was much tension in his head, and so he kept the ice bag on his head. Just then, the servant brought him a letter. There came a letter. His servant brought him a letter which someone had left in the letter box. A greenish envelope with his name in red ink on it. Now what happened? Above the name it said urgent and confidential. Means it's very urgent, and it's confidential means totally personal and official. In spite of his condition, Bipin Babu had a feeling that he ought to go through the letter. Though the condition was not good, Bipin Babu was not feeling well, but Bipin Babu decided to go through the letter, to read the letter. That time only, he tore open the envelope and took out the letter. This is what he read. Now what the letter was. Dear Bipin, I had no idea that affluence would bring about the kind of change in you that it has done. Was it so difficult for you to help out an old friend down on his luck? I have no money, so my resources are limited. What I have is imagination, a part of which I used in retribution of your unfeeling behavior. Well, you will be all right again now. A novel I have written is being considered by a publisher. If he likes it enough, it will see me through the next few months. Yours, Chunilal. Now this letter was written by Chunilal to Bipin Babu, and what he had written that I had no idea that affluence would bring about the kind of change in you that it has done. That your richness, when you earn money, you will change your behavior. Was it so difficult for you, Bipin, to help your old friend? Old friend is here who? The Chunilal, this person. And I was in need of your help and you didn't help me. I have no money, but my resources are limited, but I have imagination, and because of that I have written a good novel, and if publishers will like it, then it will be published, and I'll see through the next few months. Then after few months you will see my novel. Yours, Chunilal. When Dr. Chanda came, Bipin Babu said, I am fine. It all came back as soon as I got off the train at Ranchi. Now what Bipin Babu is telling that I am fine now, and I was fine when I got off the train at Ranchi. A unique case, said Dr. Chanda. Dr. Chanda was surprised and said, it's really a unique case. I shall certainly write about it in a medical journal. Medical journal, it is the special things about the medicals is written in this, and the medical journal write down about this disease, and this type of disease I would like to write in medical journal. The reason why I sent for you, said Bipin Babu, is that I have a pain in the hip from a fall I had in Ranchi. Now what Bipin Babu is telling, that I have pain in my hip, I fall down in Ranchi. If you could prescribe a pain killer. So acting upon his doctor's advice, Bipin Babu went to Ranchi. At the railway station of Ranchi itself, he felt certain of one thing. It was that he had never been there before. He went round the city and had the same feeling. He decided to try a trip to Hudru also. So he went there, but at 5 o'clock, same afternoon, Bipin Babu was found unconscious, and next morning he was back in Calcutta. He was a shattered man. He wondered if he was going to end up in an asylum. He rang up Dr. Chanda and asked him to come over. That day he went to bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. Then he received an envelope. He went through the letter. It was from Chunilal. In this letter, Chunilal has first expressed his bitterness for getting no help from Bipin Babu. Then he frankly told Bipin Babu that his memory was all right, that Bipin Babu has no lapse of memory. It was his plan, Chunilal's plans to retribution against his unfeeling behavior. A punishment, retribution, a punishment for his unfeeling behavior. Why unfeeling behavior, students? Because Chunilal is the old friend of Bipin Babu and he was not in good condition, and Bipin Babu didn't help Chunilal. So it was the plan of Chunilal. Then he frankly told Bipin Babu that his memory was alright and it was a plan in retribution against his unfeeling behavior. Then he told Bipin Chaudhary how he had played a practical joke upon him. This he did with the help of Mr. Ghosh and Dinesh Mukherjee. Now it was clear to Bipin Babu that he had not really lost his memory. Then what happened when Chanda came? Bipin Babu told a lie. He said that he had remembered everything on reaching Ranchi railway station. He said he had called him for a painkiller. He had the pain in hip due to fall in Ranchi. So this was an interesting story by Satyajit Ray. Bipin Babu's lapse of memory. Here we end with the chapter. Thank you, students.